Hello, my name is Michelle Sanders with Summit Administration Services. We are the third-party administrator for YCT, Yavapai Combined Trust. We process your medical, dental, vision, and short-term disability. Today I'm going to talk about your benefits. First of all, I'm going to go through some terms of your benefits. The first term is copay. This is the set dollar amount you pay to the provider, such as a doctor, a lab, a hospital, each time you receive certain covered services. You pay this flat fee directly to the provider at the time of your appointment. The provider then bills the plan for the remainder of the service. The next term is the deductible. The deductible is the set amount that you're responsible to pay towards your medical care before the plan contributes. I typically call this first dollar. In some cases, certain services are excluded from the deductible requirement. For example, a copay for an office visit under the Premier plan. Even if the deductible has not been satisfied, there would be a copay, no deductible. The deductible has two components, the individual deductible and the family deductible. The individual deductible is the amount that one covered person must pay before the plan begins to pay benefits for that person. The family deductible is the amount that all covered family members must pay before the plan begins to pay benefits for the family members. And I'll go into more explanation on the deductible for each plan. The coinsurance is the amount that you pay after you've satisfied your deductible. It's the percentage of your medical expenses. It can vary depending on the type of service you receive and whether or not you use in or out of network provider and which plan that you're using. The plan begins to pay the remainder due for your covered health expenses after your coinsurance. For example, on the Premier plan, the plan pays 80% in network, you pay 20% in network. On the Basic Plus plan, the plan pays 60% in network, you pay 40%. And again, that's an in-network benefit. Out-of-pocket expense limit. This, I think, is the most confusing terms of all of the terms with regard to health benefits. The out-of-pocket expense limit is the maximum or total amount that you have to pay for your health care needs during the plan year, July 1st through June 30th. Throughout this presentation, I will be talking about your plan year, which again includes July 1st through June 30th. The out-of-pocket expense limit is the total amount the plan will pay 100% of any healthcare expenses beyond your out-of-pocket expense limit. So it is the total dollar amount a covered member will pay until the plan pays 100%. Preferred provider or in-network is a healthcare provider who's agreed to charge lower, pre-negotiated, discounted fees for eligible covered expenses. The list of providers include doctors, hospitals, labs, urgent care facilities. YCT's network is the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona Preferred Provider Organization, or PPO. Out-of-network providers are also covered under certain plans, but are at a higher cost to the member and may require other requirements such as pre-certification. Some of the expenses will not be covered under a non-PPO provider. YCT offers different benefit options for your needs. We have medical. We have 3 plans under the medical plans: Premier Plan, Basic Plus Plan, High Deductible Health Plan. You have 2 options under dental, comprehensive and preventive. You have a vision benefit. You have flexible spending accounts, both health care and dependent care. You have life insurance, basic life insurance, and voluntary life insurance. And then you have a short-term disability benefit. The first medical plan is the Basic Plus plan. You must use a Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona preferred provider in order for you to have benefits. Out-of-network coverage is only provided in emergency services. The annual deductible under the Basic Plus plan is $600 per individual and $1,200 for the family. You must pay this money out of your pocket for covered medical expenses until the limit is reached per plan year. Remember, the plan year is July 1st through June 30th. The coinsurance, once the deductible is met, is 60% paid by the plan, 40% paid by the member. So after the deductible is met, you will pay 40% of the bill toward covered medical expenses, only if you use in-network providers. The plan will pay the other 60% toward the covered medical expenses. After the plan has paid 60%, you have paid 40%. The annual maximum out-of-pocket is $6,000 per individual, $12,000 for the family. The plan will pay all covered expenses after that amount at 100%. The only amount that goes toward the maximum out-of-pocket expense limit of $6,000 individual, $12,000 family, is the 40% coinsurance. Copays and deductibles do not apply. The Premier Plan. The Premier Plan does have an in and out-of-network benefit. However, the out-of-network benefit is a lesser benefit. As long as you use a Blue Cross Blue Shield provider, your in-network annual deductible under the Premier Plan will be $300 per individual, $600 family. Again, this is first dollar. You must pay this amount out of your pocket toward eligible medical expenses. After you've met your individual or family deductible, you will pay a coinsurance of 80%. Plan will pay 80%. You will pay 20% after the deductible is met. For the in-network annual maximum out-of-pocket limit, $3,000 per individual, $6,000 family. Again, this is coinsurance only. The deductible and copays do not apply to the annual maximum out-of-pocket expense limit. After you've met the annual maximum out-of-pocket expense limit, the plan will pay 100% for covered medical expenses for the remainder of the plan year, July 1st through June 30th. The last option under medical plan options is the high deductible health plan. Also a qualified high deductible health plan, therefore eligible to contribute to a health savings account. Your in-network annual deductible is $2,500 per single, $5,000 per family. You must pay this amount out of your pocket for medical and prescription covered expenses until the limit is reached. If you have family coverage, the total $5,000 family deductible must be met by incurring eligible medical and prescription expenses. There is no in-network coinsurance under this plan. Therefore, the out-of-pocket expense limit, in-network annual maximum out-of-pocket expense limit, is the same as your deductible. $2,500 for single and $5,000 for family. Again, the full $5,000 for family coverage must be met before the plan pays 100%. This includes both medical and prescription expenses. If you're enrolled under the high deductible health plan, you can enroll in the health savings account. However, there are some exceptions. If you have other health coverage, you or any of your covered dependents have other health coverage, you are not eligible to contribute to the HSA, health savings account. The health savings account allows you to save pre-tax money in a savings account, which belongs to you under your name, which can lower your taxable liabilities for the current tax year. There is no use it or lose it rule like there is with the flexible spending. This money rolls over from year to year, continuing to grow tax-free. Sometimes it's used as a retirement benefit because you can use it for Medicare premiums. You can also use the HSA money to pay for qualified eligible health care expenses, including your deductibles, co-pays, co-insurance. Your employer may also contribute to your health savings account. You may contribute to your health savings account with payroll deductions on a pre-tax basis. Please contact your HR or your benefits department for additional information on how to contribute to your health savings account. The maximum limit for the HSA for the calendar year 2016 for single coverage is $3,350. For family coverage, it is $6,750. Just a reminder, the HSA is based on a calendar year maximum, not your plan year. So the calendar year, January 1st to December 31st. You will receive an HSA debit card. It's called My Benny card. It's blue and it's Health Equity card. It's like a debit card. Each time you go into the doctor's office, a pharmacy, you use it just as though you would use your bank debit card. You swipe it through the machine, and it automatically knows the codes to use that are eligible expenses under the HSA benefit. Total HSA contributions must include all monies contributed to the HSA pre-tax or post-tax, including employer contributions. Therefore, if your employer contributes a portion towards your single coverage $3,350, you are only eligible to add to that contribution up to the maximum of $3,350. Therefore, if you have a pre-tax deduction and your employer contributes, those together cannot exceed the maximum limit for the calendar year of 2016. You are eligible to make changes to your contribution from your paycheck as often as you'd like throughout the year. Please notify your HR or your benefits department. YCT also offers two dental plans, the comprehensive plan and the preventive plan. The two levels of coverage are employee only or employee plus family. The two plans, comprehensive and preventive. Comprehensive is an overall dental plan which includes a deductible of $50 per person from July 1st through June 30th or $150 per family. The annual maximum allowed amount or benefit is $1,500 from July 1st through June 30. This includes your preventive services paid at 100%, no deductible applied. Basic services, plan pays 80%, which includes fillings, oral surgery, extractions. Major services, the plan pays 50%, which includes onlays, crowns, dentures. I always refer to this as things that hurt. With all three of those benefits, preventive, basic, and major, the plan will pay 100%, 80%, and 50% up to and not to exceed $1,500. The comprehensive plan also includes orthodontic services for children up to age 18. However, you must be enrolled in the dental plan for 24 months before before you're eligible for this benefit. This benefit is 50% paid by the plan up to a maximum of $1,500. This is a lifetime maximum, which means each child up to age 18 will receive a benefit of $1,500. Therefore, if you have orthodontic services and it's $5,000, the plan will pay 50%, but only up to $1,500. On the preventive plan under dental, there is no deductible, and the only services that are covered are preventive services, paid at 100%, up to $250 per plan year, July 1st through June 30th. YCT offers a vision plan. There are two coverages, employee only and employee plus family. The vision coverage can be elected if you waive medical and or dental coverage, which means you can have vision only if you choose. You can choose any optometrist, ophthalmologist, or optician. There are no PPO or contracted optometrists, ophthalmologists, or opticians. Each person enrolled can be reimbursed up to $300 per plan year for any eligible expenses. These include exams, lenses, frames, prescription sunglasses, and contacts. For additional information on inclusions and exclusions, please refer to your plan document. Flexible spending accounts. We refer to these as FSAs. A flexible spending account allows you to deduct pre-tax money from your paycheck up to the maximum allowed limits, lowering your taxable income for the year. You will receive a Flex debit card with this benefit as well. It's red and it says My Benny Card. For the healthcare expenses, you can have deducted up to $2,500 per benefit year to use toward your expenses not covered by your medical, dental, or vision plan, such as copays, deductibles, coinsurance. The dependent care has a maximum of $5,000 per plan year to use toward the cost of dependent daycare services for eligible children and or other qualifying dependents. This includes child care while you're at work. It does not include babysitting. There are two types of the health care flexible spending. The first one is the traditional. If you elect the Basic Plus or the Premier plan, you could also choose the traditional flexible spending. All the money contributed to your FSA must be used to pay for eligible medical, dental, vision, and prescription expenses incurred during the plan year only. The limited flexible spending account is for those who enroll in the high deductible health plan. All the money contributed to your limited flexible spending account must be used to pay for eligible dental and vision expenses only. Additional insurance coverages that you have are short-term disability insurance provided automatically to eligible employees by participating employers, the life insurance, which includes basic life insurance and accident, death, and dismemberment, which is paid 100% by the employer, and also voluntary life insurance, which is paid by you via your payroll. For more information on the levels of life insurance available, please contact your HR department or your benefits department. That concludes the presentation of your health benefits. To access more information regarding Summit, your prescription program through Optum, your flexible spending, your dental, your medical, all of your plans, please go online to yctrust.net or summit-inc.net. You're also welcome to contact Summit at 888-690-2020. Thank you.